Hey, it's Tuxedo Mark. It's 4:09 p.m. on a Wednesday, February 5th, 2025. Guys, everyone, the news broke like 2 days ago, around 12:30 p.m., I think, somewhere around there, that there's a Buffy the Vampire Slayer revival in the works. Okay, to be clear, this is a revival of the original series, not a reboot. Okay, not a reboot. They keep using the term reboot in the news articles. That's incorrect. A reboot is a fresh start. This is a revival. Sarah Michelle Gellar will be in it as Buffy Summers. Now, supposedly, this will mostly follow a new Slayer, and Buffy's not going to be in every episode. She's going to be like a supporting character. I'll address the rumor. Well, first, this is a pilot order only. Let's get that straight. A pilot order that isn't finalized yet, but is supposedly close to being finalized. A pilot order means they're going to order a pilot. It doesn't mean it's going to go to the series. So everyone keep your expectations in check, okay? It could be that they'll decide to not order the pilot, although it seems they will. Even if they do order the pilot, it doesn't mean it's going to go to series. But anyway, don't worry, it's not going to be on Disney Plus. It's going to be on Hulu. So we're going to have grown-up Buffy, probably. Maybe Buffy will finally be allowed to drop some F-bombs. But anyway. So, the one rumor, unconfirmed information, is that Buffy's going to be like a curmudgeonly older person. Like, kind of grumpy, you know? Some people don't like that. Other people think it's perfectly natural. I've been reading the threads on the Buffy sub. A lot of people are extremely negative towards this happening at all because I don't know how familiar that all of you are with the Buffy fandom. A lot of people seem to think that Buffy the Vampire Slayer is the greatest, most perfect, most wonderful TV series ever, and that only Sarah Michelle Gellar is Buffy. And how dare they continue this? And blah, 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 blah. Everyone needs to chill out. Okay, as Taylor Swift said, you need to calm down. Just kind of, lower your expectations. I'm going into this optimistic, I guess, cautiously optimistic. I don't know what you want to call it. But my personal opinion is the original show was not the greatest thing of all time. It just wasn't. A lot of people are treating this with as much reverence as evangelical Christians treat the Bible. The Bible has a lot of crap in it. And the original Buffy series and the spin-off Angel series has a lot of crap in it. Fans argue to this day over so many things in both series. It was not the greatest thing of all time, okay? Now, a lot of people that grew up with it and were nostalgic about it think, I don't know, for some reason they think it's the greatest thing ever. I don't. But the reason that I write a Buffy fanfic and spend so much time in Buffy fandom is to rewrite and reconceptualize the series as I want to experience it, as I wish it had been. Because there's enough in there that I like that I want to get rid of the bad stuff. So that's why I'm rewriting the entire TV series in fanfic form. And that's why I spend so much time in the Buffy subreddit arguing about these things with the fan base. But anyway, As for my hopes, seems Buffy's probably going to be like in the Giles role, like a mentor to the new Slayer, whoever that will be. Episode count, probably 8 to 10 episodes, probably like 40 to 50 ish something minutes each, maybe even an hour. Maybe the premiere will be extra long, maybe the finale will be extra long, who knows. Um, a lot of people are wondering why Sarah Michelle Gellar agreed to this after like 2 decades of saying she was done with Buffy. Some people say that when she had long talks with the guy who's Dexter, I forget his name, but she's in the Dexter prequel series, Original Sin, and she had long talks with him about like sequel series and stuff like that. So maybe that convinced her. Maybe the reception that she received at a convention appearance, I think it was in Brazil or somewhere in South America, for Dexter Original Sin. She was very warmly welcomed there, even though she seemed to be overwhelmed by the experience. But maybe all of that convinced her to give Buffy another shot, or maybe they just cut her a big check. Who knows? But so I can understand her not like to do a 22 episode TV season again. Apparently, her series Ringer that she did back in the 2000s, it was canceled after one season, but I always thought she was just having bad luck with TV series since Buffy, and that the network canceled. And apparently, she wanted canceled because of her like personal life. She did want to do like a 22 episode season, just something like that. I don't know, but she's apparently on board to reprise her role as Buffy. Who else is gonna show up? Okay, Nicholas Brennan as Xander, probably not. His life is a mess, and he has so many issues, and even like in late original series Buffy, like season 7, he was basically reduced to a supporting role because he had like alcohol problems, and they didn't kill him off or anything like that back then. Who knows, might now, or they might do like a voiceover, like a phone call. Maybe he'll pop up in a video chat. Some fans want his identical twin brother, Kelly Donovan, to take over the role of Xander. Other people say that's disrespectful. Who knows what's going to happen with Xander? They'll probably acknowledge him in some way. I would not mind never seeing him again. I would not mind him going unmentioned even. I hate Xander. He's like one of my least favorite characters from the original series. Willow, she'll probably be back. She's like, yeah, I'm guessing they could get Allison Hannigan to come back. I hate Willow. Probably pretty much as I hate Sandra. She's manipulative. She's petty. She's smug. She gets smug looks on her face throughout the original series. I just hate Willow. A lot of people loved Willow back in the day, and they loved Sandra back in the day. More recently, both characters, fans are starting to wake up to the fact that both characters were basically huge pieces of crap, especially in the way that they treated Buffy, but just the way that they treat people in general. I mean, Willow was horrible to Tara. She wasn't a good friend of Buffy either. I mean, but they're probably gonna bring her back. at least a supporting role. I don't care. As with Sandra, I wouldn't mind if she was just never seen or mentioned again. But uh Anthony Stewart has Giles. Maybe he could come back. He was on Ted Lasso, which I haven't seen, but apparently he plays another character named Rupert on Ted Lasso. He could come back. Sure. Uh, Spike and Angel, the vampires, the ones that aren't supposed to age. They could come up with some stupid idea for a reason that they're aging. Maybe they get turned human again or whatever. I don't care. I'm so uninvested in Buffy's love life, at least with her canon uh, pairings, her canon love interests from the TV series. I couldn't care less. I was not invested in Angel. I was not invested in Spuffy like at all. I didn't care about her and Riley either. Um, they could come back. They could not come back. They could have been killed off. Who knows? I don't care. um, Now let's go through the characters that were killed off on the original series or on Angel. I would love to see Charisma Carpenter back as Cordelia. I would love to see Amber Benson back as Tara. Taffy is my everything. I ship Buffy and Tara so hard. But yeah, this series could undo the mistakes of Buffy and Angel. They probably won't. But I mean, I would so love for them to come back. Anya, I don't care. A lot of people love Anya. I found her annoying. I found Drusilla very annoying. I don't care about Drusilla in the slightest. I don't care about Anya. I don't care if she is brought back. They could bring back Amy Acker's Fred, not as Leary, as Fred, because that was like the most horrible thing that happened to Fred towards the end of Angel. This revival has so many opportunities to right so many wrongs. I would love to see Mercedes McNabb back as Harmony, even though she quit acting. I would love to see Eliza Dushku back as Faith, even though she was basically expelled from acting because of the whole bull, basically. We shall see. There's no word on a cast yet or episode count or when it's going to premiere. This basically just dropped. The news dropped 2 days ago, so we have nothing to work off really yet. No writers' room has been assembled. We don't know which writers are coming back. Joss Whedon is not involved, which a lot of people hate, even though Joss Whedon is horrible and he doesn't deserve to get any work like ever again. I'm cautiously optimistic. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's just wait and see. With any luck, it'll at least not suck. Now, I don't think anything's going to taint the memory of the original or any of that other crap that people complain about. I don't think Star Trek Picard tainted the next generation. So there are good revivals, and supposedly there are bad revivals too, from what I've heard. But like Star Trek Picard, at least season 3, good. Cobra Kai, good. So, let's be cautiously optimistic, okay? Okay? Okay. So, that's all that I got to say about that. Let me know what your hopes are for the Buffy revival. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, it's 4:25 p.m. and that's it. Thanks for watching.